Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. This is kind of a mashup of everything I had left from that other video. So alt season 2.0 is coming. Now, a lot of you asked me in the comment section, how does a normal alt season take place? Well, from previous cycles, this is what we have come up with over time. Phase 1 is Bitcoin. Flow of money moves into Bitcoin, causing price surges. Then phase 2 is Ethereum. It outperforms Bitcoin, and we hear talks of the flippening. Phase 3, large caps. Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin and large caps are going parabolic. Phase 4, alt season. Large caps have gone full vertical and we're seeing blow off tops. Mid caps, low caps, micro caps all tend to pump around the same time. But I think it's going to be different going forward. We need to add phase 5, utility season, where utility is driving the price of certain cryptocurrencies like XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, Algo, the rest of these ISO cryptocurrencies. Nobody knows how long that lasts. Nobody knows what kind of prices that we could achieve on these cryptocurrencies as well. But I think that is absolutely what's coming. This comes from Blockchain Backer, and he noticed something that a lot of other people noticed as well. When Bitcoin made the pushback to the highs in 2020, it was the showstopper event. Bitcoin dominance roared. That is not the case in 2023 to 2024. There's a significant dynamic difference happening in this environment, with the altcoin market keeping up and many outpacing Bitcoin. He says, but this time around, the altcoin market has been behaving much stronger during this rally in 2023 to 2024, with Bitcoin in the mid-pack. Something is at play. We'll keep an eye on it. You know how many people saying right now, this is different this time around. The narrative is different. The communities are different. I see people complaining all day long about the price of certain cryptocurrencies. I think the problem is we got a lot of new investors in between the last run and the run that we're headed into. And I think a lot of those new investors don't really understand how crypto works. I think a lot of them thought they were going to get rich overnight, and it hasn't happened yet. So now they're just spreading FUD. Crypto's a scam. I want to get out of crypto. Listen, right now is the perfect time to get invested if you're not invested yet. The price of these cryptocurrencies are still at rock bottom. XRP is so undervalued right now. Look at the rest of these ISO cryptocurrencies as well. It's almost like the price has stayed where it is to shake you out along the way, get you frustrated so you give up. Only the strong will survive what's coming for XRP. Everybody else will be gone before it even happens. XRP Burn mechanism eyes abnormal spike amid XRP price rally. So they're saying in a recent turn of events, the XRP ledger blockchain has witnessed a staggering surge in the burning of XRP tokens, reaching an unprecedented level not seen since mid-January. According to the latest data from XRP Scan, a whopping 6,721.92 XRP were burned as commissions, marking a remarkable 104% increase compared to the previous day. The surge in burns comes amid a remarkable rally in the price of the popular token. Over the course of this week alone, the XRP price has soared by over 15%, painting an impressive weekly candle on its price chart. So as we're watching XRP burn, that also shows you that there's a demand coming for XRP at the same time. People are utilizing XRP, most likely for cross-border payments or on-demand liquidity. But that's something we'll keep an eye on as well. These are the high-level reports that provide valuable perspectives and leads to closer to the truth of what is actually happening. Why is cryptocurrency in the disruption stage? Disruption stage and significant returns attracting investors. It's coming. This comes from smoke. And you see, cryptocurrencies are transforming finance by challenging traditional models like banking with DeFi, decentralized finance, and altering the global financial scene. Things are changing, and it's the same reason that they're trying to crush crypto here in the US, because people are moving their money away from the banks week over week. They're getting invested in other things. I see people saying all the time, I just bought more gold. I bought more silver. I invested in real estate. But they're pulling away from the banks at the same time. And crypto is going to be one of the biggest disruptions we have ever seen, because crypto is not going away. It's here to stay. It's the technology of the future. Curious Capital Point is an Albanian real estate company using crypto for cross-border payments with Crypto Inc. XRP, no Ripple connection. There are some big numbers in their published wallet. So this company is utilizing XRP without Ripple. Think about that. That shows you how decentralized XRP actually is. And I want to know how many other companies are not utilizing RippleNet, but still using XRP as well. I'm sure we'll get big announcements around that as we move into the future. Because I think a lot of what's going on right now is XRP is getting bought up because people know that what its use case is, but they're not really talking about it right now. Later, when all of a sudden this market starts to take off based on demand and utility, all of a sudden XRP is going to be talked about everywhere, even on the mainstream media news. And you know how crypto's about ready to take off? Because the narrative is going along with it. The new UK legislation allowing law enforcement authorities to seize crypto without a conviction will take effect on April 26th. So here's what I would do if I was in the UK. I would get my crypto off the exchanges, put it in cold storage, hide that wallet somewhere where it will never be found. Because now it looks like they're trying to take your crypto, even if you're not convicted yet. And they're talking about this cracking down on use of crypto in crimes like cybercrime, scams, and drug trafficking. The same narrative is going on in the UK that's going on here in the US right now. And even look at the way Christine Lagarde talks about cybercrimes and how they're using Bitcoin for illicit activity. And I think that's exactly what the narrative that they want to push to keep people out of crypto right now, because they know what's coming next. Australian bank limits users' ability to buy cryptocurrency as Bitcoin hits new all-time high in the country. Again, they want to limit how much crypto you can buy as well. You know, whenever they start putting a limit on something, that just means they don't want you spending your money to buy crypto. They would rather keep your money in the bank. And I always question that. You know, if they don't want you buying things, how bad off is your bank really? Because my bank, I think, is in very rough shape. They're selling insurance. I talked about that in previous videos. But every time you want to go and make a purchase, they always want to know exactly what you're buying. U.S. national debt is rising by $1 trillion every 100 days. It took the U.S. 205 years to accumulate its first $1 trillion of debt. And nobody's even rushing to fix this at all. In fact, they're looking to spend even more money along the way. And look at the debt clock, the Great Jubilee. No more the Federal Reserve, the World Bank, International Monetary Fund, the 2024 Great Jubilee, debt to wealth transformation. And one person pointed this out, and I didn't even really take notice to this. Okay, every time they tweet it was 5 o'clock Eastern time. Then one day it was 3:33. then 3 o'clock, today, 2:30, next 2 o'clock. Is this a countdown to zero? So is this a countdown to the greatest transformation we have ever seen in history? And we know this is already coming. And I want to know who's going to announce that new US Treasury dollar. I'm waiting to see if that gets announced right before the elections as a way to pay off our debt. They'll sell it as the greatest thing they ever came up with. And that's what I see possibly happening. The EU has backed plans for a new Europe-wide digital wallet, which would enable citizens to securely identify and authenticate themselves online without relying on third-party commercial services. EU backs plans for an EU-wide digital wallet for secure online authentication. Again, I said they're fast-tracking over there. Now they're coming out with the digital ID. Are you all buying this one? The Euro system would not be able to identify people behind digital Euro transactions. It's because they want you to have a digital ID tied to their CBDC so they could track all your transactions. Exactly what we have been saying all along. And I talked about this in multiple Great Reset videos because this is all part of the plan. And you know, I said it before. In the EU, they're fast tracking. We're going to see a digital euro way before the digital dollar ever even happens. But who knows? I might be totally wrong on that because I still think they're going to announce a digital dollar this year as well. But you know, we're XRP investors, and I always urge you to keep holding your XRP because I look at it as the one way we can break free from the system that they're trying to create. No rich people are going to have their transactions tracked. It's just not going to happen. And nobody will ever go for this unless there's an incentive to get on board with this. Here in the US, because we're so far in debt and we keep compounding more and more debt all the time, they're creating a situation where people's money's gone and they have to turn to the government to get money. Then all of a sudden, they'll go along with the CBDC and the digital ID. That's exactly going according to the plan. But hopefully, something much bigger happens first, the Great Jubilee. We need to end the Fed. We need to end the IRS as well. Think about it. If there was no IRS, right? People kept all their money in their pocket. You know, people would be so much better off in this country right now. Most people would be buying things on a daily basis because they would have money in their pocket. Instead, not only are we getting hit with inflation, but we also get hit with so many taxes at the same time. And it's just wiping people out. But you know, our day is coming as XRP investors. You got to stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.